Hello and welcome back to another week of Gunners Talk. Another episode of Gunners Talk, where I am joined by my co-host Charlie. Hopefully we're going to have Krill jumping on in a bit. But yeah, in today's show, we're going to be discussing the Southampton loss. Looks like we're renting the FA Cup out this year. I was just saying to Charlie there. Our upcoming game against Southampton tomorrow, of course. Obviously, we're looking to see hopefully a different lineup. No bloody op like and fucking pagans. And obviously, I think there's another game. The United game is before our next podcast, so I think it's United next, isn't it? After, I'm sure it's United, yeah, and that's before our next podcast, I believe. So we can even discuss a little bit about that upcoming game. Don't worry, I do see that comment. We will be discussing the transfer stories and the Odegaard deal and all that as well a bit later in the show after we spoke about the two upcoming games, basically. Well, the two games, but the Southampton games, basically. And yeah, we should hopefully have a good show. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like. Sorry, don't forget to like. I want to see this video today. By the end of the show, I want to see at least 25 to 30 likes, man. I want us to go. Anyway, let's get this show started. Charlie, give me your thoughts about this dead-ass Southampton game on Saturday, man. What's your thoughts?
Well, just hit it. Dead-ass Southampton game on Saturday. That's pretty much all there is to it. The one thing I will say, and that's not even like trying to find a positive on that game. Like we should say, like, we've seen much worse from Arsenal this season, but that shouldn't be an excuse. That was a shit game. But I'm not jumping on any like, oh, Gabriel Magalhães was always overrated train. Like that's
no. Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? My thoughts on that game, was I feel like he rushed Gabriel back into the squad. I don't blame him for playing Gabriel, of course, but it's one of them. Yeah, it's like me personally, I would have put him on the bench and brought him on. I would have given him like half an hour or so because, like I said, he's just come back into the squad. Do you know what I mean? Like he needs to really get back on form. Like personally, I would have just left him out. Well, left him on the bench, and then see where we would have gone from there. Do you know what I mean? Like
you don't see a lot of that, right? Like you don't see a lot of CBs just coming in from the bench. It's quite rare.
That's what I'm saying. But it would have been one of them. Like obviously, the way the game went, it was just like.
It was frustrating, mate. It was very frustrating.
Like I just hope it's just a little blip and it's not a start of something new. You know what I'm saying? I just hope it's just a little bit like because obviously we got him again tomorrow. So I just don't want to see Xhaka, the op. I don't want to see Willian, the op. I don't want to see Bellerin, the op. Bruv, they're all fucking ops, bruv. Pagans,
I think you're gonna see Xhaka. I don't see Xhaka being dropped, but. It's like in our defense, like it should be said that this was definitely our worst lineup ever since we started playing decent football. Like it's like looking at both starting lineups, it's not like it's a huge surprise that we lost that game.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't like. This is the one game that I did. After we lost as well, yeah, I didn't like as bad as it sounds. I didn't really care. Like, obviously, I cared a little bit because I was thinking, all right, cool, well, it would have been nice if we could have tried to win the FA Cup again just to see how dead our season was and actually get a trophy out of it. End of it, it would have been a laugh. Yeah. I said, but I wasn't really, like, too fussed on it because for me, I was just like, you know what? It's just more focus on the league now. Yeah, I've always said it. Don't worry about any cups this year. Focus on that league. Focus is getting high on that league as possible. What you say, cool, man? You good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sorry for the late one, boys. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool, man. Don't worry, man. You're here now, man. What was your thoughts on the game, man?
Yeah, I just caught the end of what you said. I agree with that. Well, the starting lineup was dreadful. You could tell just by looking at it that we wasn't going to win the game.
Exactly.
I'm kind of I agree and disagree with you. I agree with you in the sense that yeah, we need to focus on the Premier League fully, but in the sense that like almost like for the FA Cup, like I feel we should have given it a go because like we're not getting top four. Let's be real. I mean, realistically, we're not getting top four, and we just saved our players to play them again. Like, do you know what I mean? They played their full team. And what
Oh, wait. We need to mention some of our players. Why? Because we got a big important game after this game. Who? It's the same team.
Same team.
Oh.
What happened? It's going to be very embarrassing if we end up then losing.
If they do us again,
we're gonna.
This is the thing. I expect a win tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna say this for the first time. I do expect a win tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we come out and we don't win, yeah. I won't be able to defend the team. I don't know how to defend it. Like
Arteta's gonna look dumb. We rested a lot more players, so like you can only expect that they're either gonna rotate a little bit, or they're gonna be more tired than us, right?
I think it was them 2 extra changes we made, man. I think we should have kept someone like Lacazette on the pitch.
Yeah.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
And
it was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe even Tierney or Smith Rowe or someone, you know, like just one other player. Maybe not Smith Rowe actually, because he would have been burnt out by Tuesday, but you know, another decent, like a better player that plays. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I thought that was. I think last time I was on there, I said to you guys that I'm happy with Arteta. I just don't think the players are good enough. But in that case, I think he got that totally wrong. The lineup. 100%. And Willian still hasn't done anything, has he? Yeah, that was a big chance for him to do something. And I'm trying to, you know, you like envision pictures of things that play. I can't think of anything he's done. I'm trying to think, and I have to go back to the.
He's had 20 games. Did you see that stat that came out on Twitter? Was it yesterday?
No.
Was it yesterday? He's had 20 games, and the brothers only had 2 shots on target.
What was that? That was the Fulham game, right? That was the first game of the season or something, probably.
Most likely. Yo, if there's anyone out there,
and no. The funny thing is, both of the sorry. 2 shots in general, no shots on target.
No shots on target, just 2 shots.
Yeah, sorry. So 2 shots I think it was 2 shots in general, no shots on target, or was it 2 shots on target? It was one of them two, but yeah, but it was only 2 shots regardless.
Yeah,
regardless if it was on target, it was 2 shots
on target. Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
If there's anyone out there who can actually find an argument to back Willian by now, like congratulations.
You can't find an argument to back. There's no argument. There's literally no argument to back. He can't even back himself in his own argument. Even if he was arguing with himself in the mirror, he wouldn't be able to back himself. He'll lose against himself.
I don't think his mom's gonna come up with arguments now. Like it's just. It's over, mate. Just count your losses.
I jumped on it quite early and saying how rubbish he was, and I was quite patient with it. But yeah, I shouldn't have been. He's nothing all season, nothing.
Absolutely. Oh, you know what? Yeah, when we signed him, I was like, I was 50-50 in it. Now when we did sign, I was 50. I was like, you know what? It could be a good signing. It's gonna go either way. Either it's gonna be a really dead signing, or it's gonna be a quite a decent signing. I wouldn't say like the best signing, but a decent signing. Yeah. And he's just went the wrong way, the way I didn't want it to go, bruv. Like no Arsenal fan wanted to go. Like, and then when I started seeing it, I'm like, bruv, what's this guy actually doing in our team? Like, but now I think Arteta's clocked it, innit? I think Arteta, because Arteta came out in an interview saying something about there was like a little mole in the team, innit?
Yeah.
There was like a little snake, a little rat in the grass. I'm telling you, it's Xhaka, Bellerin, Willian, Louise, bruv. I'm telling you, it's all 4 or 5 of them. There's about 7 guys that are like on DMing their buddies who play for their other teams. Like, yo, obviously we're playing like this, innit? So this and that and that, blah, 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 blah. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently that mole has been dealt with, right? Because like
everyone's getting onto Ozil. Everyone's thinking it's
Ryan
Ozil.
and Odegaard are here, and like Ozil left, Socrates left.
Yeah, I feel like them three: Ozil, Socrates, Klasniak, and Mustafi. Them four are little clicky, little. I don't know. I didn't like that energy.
Yeah. No, that. But
Do you know what I mean? The bit.
I think it was. I think it's because they were like the old heads.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They're like the. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for some reason, yeah, Lacazette seems to thrive off the new lot, the young lot.
Well, Smith Rowe was saying that. Did you see that?
No, I saw it. No, I saw it on. Someone was saying it yesterday in interview, but it wasn't a football player. It was a pundit. It was a pundit. Right. Someone said it. It's who was it? Yeah, someone said. Someone said Lacazette seems to have found a new sort of spark in him with these young lot. And I know the Smith Rowe bit you're talking about, because he said they look up to him to like as like a.
Yeah, what do you mean? Who in the changing room was like helping you, and he said Lacazette, which was a surprise to me.
Yeah, it was a surprise to me. I mean, I still think he's a fraud, but if he proves me wrong, yeah, the only way he can prove me wrong, this is the only way he can prove me wrong, yeah, is he goes on my goal scoring show. I'm not expecting more than 10, 15 more goals. I'm not expecting more than that.
If
10 goals.
15 goals.
If he can get to 15 to 20 goals, yeah, this season, I'll be like, all right, cool. But then I want to see if he stays in the summer and signs a new deal, and then see what happens from next season, and see if he's still on that goal scoring run. Because if that's a risk that they're willing to take, then cool, take that risk. But if it don't pay off, don't come to me like, oh, we should have listened to Cameron. Yeah, he is a fraud. He's a fraud. I'll be like, I'll just be sitting back drinking my tea, saying, like Kermit, bro.
Lacazette's an odd one, right? I mean, he's in form currently, I would say, but
we'll be getting to that later, Anthony. We'll be getting to that a bit later. We're just going to get through this 2 games. Big up Charlie, Cameron, Crawl. Thanks for coming on yesterday.
Big up you.
Make sure you subscribe to Football United TV if you haven't already.
Yes.
But yeah, man. So what's your thought? We might as well just get into tomorrow's game straight away, man. Like, what's your thoughts for tomorrow's game? Like, obviously we will see a different lineup.
Yeah, completely different.
Oh, you don't know with Arteta anymore, do you?
If you had asked
no, it's gonna be different.
If you asked me before the FA Cup game, I would have been a bit more nervous, because I think Southampton are a really, really good team. But having rested the players and they played their first team, not that I'm expecting it, but boy, you got to go get that win now, boys. As we said,
we have to get it. That's the thing. Yeah. There's no choice but the win. We can't even draw this game. Like, we need this win, because it's different. It's say if you had won on Saturday,
yeah,
and you didn't rest all them players, you only rested a couple, and then we went there and took a draw. They'd be like, all right, cool.
Not as bad.
They would still go on Arteta, oh, you should have rested more players, blah, blah, blah. There would still be that agenda and that, wherever you go. But, if you get to a semi-final or something, that's all forgotten. Do you know what I mean? So... That's the problem. I get what you're saying. Like, obviously, I like the FA Cup. This is true, bro. It's the longest serving cup in history, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I fully agree. This top 4 looks a myth, man. I mean,
I'm not expecting top 4. I am not expecting top 4. The fact that I'd rather not.
Do you know what it's like though, at the moment? It's like every time I go to sleep and wake up, someone shuffled the Premier League around though. Because 1 week we're in relegation, then we're behind Chelsea by like 5 points.
No, 2.
But is it 2?
Is it 2 points? I think it's 2 points.
So yeah,
2 or 3, something like that.
Something silly. Like, everyone just keeps shit. So you never know what's going to happen. I guess if we can find some sort of.
Big red machine here. How many players actually hit the ground running? I mean, I get your point, but Willian, if you're talking about Willian, my man's been in the Premier League long enough to know what I want.
He hit the ground.
Willian's different. Do you know what? If you're getting onto it's different when you're getting on when you're talking about like a Premier League player comparing to foreign player, like, well, not a foreign player, but a player coming in from a foreign team, because that league is so much different to what the Premier League is. I said it, like I said it about Ozil. Give him a season. Everyone's like, oh, Ozil's dead in our first season. I was like, listen, just give him a season. Yeah, give him a season, because, bruv, remember, the La Liga is completely different to Premier League. The Premier League is a lot more physical than La Liga. More physically demanding, if that makes sense. Whereas the La Liga is more slick, quick. You know, like, now Premier League's obviously a bit more like that now, but when he came, it was still more rough and tough, like, you know what I mean? Like, so I said, give him a season. That next season, he proved me right. Man went on and done 19 assists that season. Top assist that season. So with certain players, you need to give them, I get your point on that. Yeah, but no, players do need time to hit the ground running. But when there's a player coming from a Premier League team to another Premier League team, yeah, they don't need all that time. All they need is enough time to gel with the squad. That's it.
Well,
not to adapt to the whole Premier League game. It's just adapting to your squad, because you're used to the way the Premier League is, because you've been playing it for 7 years. So you already know what you're expecting against defenders. You're just with a different team now. That's it. So yeah, you need a little bit of time to gel with your players. But you've had 20 games, bro. 20 games. And you've had 2 shots on target, or 2 shots in general, whatever it is. 20 games.
It's bad. It's bad.
Like, and you're telling me, my bruv, he's an op. Simple as that, bruv. He's a fucking op. I hate him. He's a fucking prick, bruv.
I'm not seeing anything from him. I agree with you. I mean, like, some players, I mean, Pepe's not great, but, you know, you've got a bit more patience with him. He's young. He might come into something. We specifically went and got Willian because he's already established. He's settled. He's got to produce something, you know.
So he had thought. But he's basically come here like this is retirement. He doesn't really care, bro.
Yeah.
He really doesn't care. Like, you can really tell he don't care. I don't know if it's true or not, yeah. But I think the day after Thiago signed for Chelsea, he texted Thiago Silva and saying, if you told me you was coming, I would have stayed.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah.
He did.
Apparently that rumor was going about. I don't know if it was true or not, yeah. But there was that rumor. There was that rumor going about. Trust me, people, hit the like button. Come on, get these likes up.
Yo, before we get to tomorrow's game, yeah, just
we're gonna get into the transfers in a bit. We're gonna get into. Don't worry, we're gonna rush it so we can talk more transfers, because obviously there's not really much to talk about with the football.
We want to talk about transfers.
So, and obviously we'll quickly get to the United game. I think, is it United we got next goal after Southampton? I swear it is, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm sure it is.
We've got a hard run of games now, isn't it? Yeah, United.
I know. It was after one of these games we had United, and United were like the start of a real hard run of games.
Yeah. I think Leicester coming up. I think.
Hold on, let me check.
I don't know.
So what are you guys?
At half time? Has anyone got the update on that?
Last time I checked, it was 1-1.
Oh yeah, we got United on Saturday.
United.
Well, before we get to that, like, what are your guys' predictions for tomorrow?
Oh yeah, what's your sorry. So yeah, let's do the predictions tomorrow. What's your prediction? Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
I don't want to say nothing.
I think last time when I did Palace, I said draw, and you man, the other Donny was like, "Yo, come on, they're shit." I'm gonna go for 2-0. 2-0. We're going for it. Come on.
Well, Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Go ahead, Charlie. What's yours?
I'm gonna go 2-1. A little more modest. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be that spectacular spectacle guy. 4-1 Arsenal, bro.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I'll be that over optimistic, deluded guy. 4-1. I believe in my team, bro.
Come on.
That's provided winning don't start though. If winning starts, then we're taking an L. Just know that.
Yeah.
That's it. We're taking it over. William starts. But if you don't start and we do start the normal team we've been seeing recently, then 4-1 Arsenal.
Do we know anything about Aubameyang? Do we know if he's playing or anything?
I don't know what happened. Apparently, he sat out because of personal reasons.
Yeah.
Maybe personally, has it ever come? Does anyone know anything about what personal reasons they were like?
No.
Yeah, he doesn't. He don't want to play with Willian. That's what it is.
I don't want to play with Arsenal anymore. He's bored of it. He's bored of driving his Lamborghini through Enfield every day, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a boring life, bro. Nah, whatever it is, man. Hopefully, it's nothing like too serious, man. Like, all banter aside, I know I call him overrated and all that. He's still a man at the end of the day. He's still human, you know what I mean? So hopefully it's nothing too like seriously anything going on.
Oh, you called him overrated, yeah? Oh, that's one for another day.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We'll have that. We really don't know. We could have it today, but we don't know the reasons why he's like that. So we'll keep it hushed now. Yeah, United at the weekend. Hope you guys say something with your chest. People say we're gonna get pammed on Saturday. No, we'll quickly talk about it. We're not gonna talk too much about the United game, innit? Because for Arsenal fans right now, we need to know what our result is gonna be tomorrow before we even talk about the United game. Yeah. I think that's how I feel personally. I think that's how most Arsenal feels. We'd rather see how we go tomorrow before we hit United.
Rashford looks scary, man. They've got
that's what I'm saying. I'm not even. Look, United fans were saying to me, "Yeah, Arsenal's starting to pick up form." I'm a bit scared, yeah. And I'm like, bro, listen, you're on form, and one of my guys said, "Nah, by the time we play you, we'll probably be losing." But they're not losing; they're still winning.
As long as Louise don't give up.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. I'm scared of United. This is the first time in years I can genuinely say I'm scared of United.
I think it's going to be a draw. I'm not that scared. I really am.
No, I'm not saying I'm scared like they're going to smash us. I don't think they will smash us. But I just don't want to take the L against United. That's why I'm scared of just taking that L against United.
Yeah.
Because I think if they do beat us, it won't be like a smashing. It'll probably be like 1-0, 2-1. It will be one of them. Yeah. It will be probably one goal in the game. Yeah. But me personally, I think if we win tomorrow, I think, and because it's at the Emirates, I believe we could go on to beat United.
It could be, yeah.
I reckon we could get a lucky. Do you know what it is? Yeah, my chest is actually saying a draw in it. Like my heart's saying a draw, but not my head. So it's saying a draw, but my heart saying like, yo, I reckon we could nick a win, depending on the result tomorrow and how well we play tomorrow.
I think a draw would be a good result for us, you know.
I mean, a draw
wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad.
It's United on the run of form. I'll take it. I will take it.
I mean, like, when was the last time we lost in the Prem now?
Against United?
No, in general.
It was before Chelsea, wasn't
it? Yeah.
Sorry?
It was before Chelsea.
What was it? Was it Leicester? No, it was a little after that.
So it's not bad. We're, you know.
Yeah, no. We're in the Premier League itself. We're on our own little decent form.
Yeah.
Good run.
Out due to divorce. Only time United took the L is when the team took the Lexus. Arsenal had to be scared. When you're an Arsenal fan a few months ago, you were scared of everyone.
Yeah,
we were scared of the likes of even if we were playing the likes of Barnet, I think we'd be scared.
Yeah.
Alright, Barnet can do a table with that. About 2-3 months ago, Barnet can probably.
Yeah.
Burnley, I think. But
it's still 1-1 Spurs game.
It's still 1-1.
Yeah.
And Tottenham have played quite a weak team, innit? I heard.
Are they?
I don't know. I haven't seen the team. I haven't seen the team.
Yeah. Bale scored the goal, so it is a weak team.
They're like bottom of the championship, I swear.
Probably. I don't know.
Like
is Akinfenwa playing? Please tell me Akinfenwa is playing.
I don't think. No. He's on the bench.
They need to bring him. If they're gonna bring him on, he's gonna get that winner.
Oh no, he's
way.
He was subbed in. He was subbed in. He's playing now. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Watch it, bro. He's gonna break Spurs fan. Listen, Spurs, you better not lose tonight, because you know if you lose, you take the smoke from Arsenal. You take the smoke from Arsenal because you take a bigger L than us.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't.
So, I've jinxed it now.
You kind of have.
No, I believe in Akin Fenway. Man, he's a beast mode. Man, to be beast mode.
He is a beast.
Yo, address some of the questions because it's piling up, and then we move on.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna get. That's why I wanted to speed on with the football chat and get into the whole like sort of transfer stories and chat. So I'll start off with the top question. I don't know if he's still on the stream, but if you are Christian, the thoughts on the Odegaard and coming up, do work experience at your club.
Yo, there's some echo. Do you want to check who it is?
Huh?
Do you hear some echoing?
Is it me?
I'm not sure. You gotta check. I think it was you. Yeah, because right now it's gone, right? Yeah, I think so.
What echoing?
Yeah, we're good, right? What's it been?
I think. Is it better now? I'm not sure. It was some echoing. I don't know. Like I spoke and I could hear myself.
It might be my upstairs, isn't it? My neighbors, isn't it? Because I'm mad loud up there, isn't it?
But what we're talking, Odegaard, I was really frustrated that there's no option to buy. See,
do you know what? Yeah, but this is with the Odegaard deal. Yeah, Odegaard, however you say his name. Yeah, I say it's a lose-lose for us, regardless. It's gonna be a lose-lose for us.
Why do you think that?
It's either gonna go one or two ways. Either he's gonna come in, he's gonna do bits for us. Yeah, he will sit like sort of be our. No, I'm not expecting him to do like a Bruno Fernandes sort of magical and get us to top four. I'm not expecting that. Yeah. But he's either gonna come in and do quite well for us, but then in the summer we have no chance. We can't even sign him.
Why do you think
so? Then he's gonna leave. So then there's that whole. See, look, if I was talking to someone about this the other day, innit? Look, because of his buyout clause, yeah, they're gonna say to Arsenal by the end of the season, if he has a good season and Arsenal want to buy him, they say, look, if you want him, we'll give him to you for 100 mil, innit? Yeah. Now, his buyout clause is something ridiculous. Like it's huge. It's like 300 mil or something. Like it's mad. Yeah. So if Real Madrid was to come out, yeah, and I want to ask you to this, if Real Madrid was to come out, say we had a good period for us up till June. And Real Madrid was to come out.
Sorry. They got one. The wankers.
See, I jinxed it. I fucking jinxed it.
You jinxed it. It's your fault.
Yeah, I jinxed it. You can thank me, Spurs fans. You can fucking thank me, innit? Yeah? I jinxed it for Wickham, innit? Because I spoke about Akin Fenway being the beast, innit? And then man jinxed it, innit? So you're lucky, bruv. Man got you that W tonight, bruv. Don't thank your players, thank me tonight, bruv. Yeah. But yeah, no, so yeah, I wanted to ask you, yeah, if they was to say to us, all right, if you want him, you have to sign him for we need at least 100 mil from him. Yeah. Now, if Arsenal were willing to pay that 100 mil, would you go for him or would you go to Villa and get Grealish?
I want Grealish. All day.
See,
I'm confused by this signing
is,
anyway. I feel like we've got Smith Rowe, who's a prospect. Why are we getting another prospect?
No, do you know what it is? It's the backup. I think it's more to Smith Rowe. It's more of a backup to Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Odegaard is not a prospect. He was phenomenal last season for Sociedad. It's not like bringing a second Smith Rowe. And I don't think he would cost 100 million.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Yeah, Spurs fans, you can get, bruv. You can thank me, bruv. You can fucking thank me, bruv.
I mean, he had one season, right?
Who? Odegaard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like,
that's a prospect to me. One season is not like. What's one season, man?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't
this
know.
is
Maybe
what
I'm wrong. Maybe he's going to turn up and he's going to
because
set the place on fire.
this is
But
what's frustrating about Arsenal, because it's like we get these signings, yeah, and then there's these Arsenal fans that be like, "Oh, look, we got this guy, we got that guy, oh my god," and it's like, bruv, the guy's not even, bruv, the guy hasn't even proved himself, and you're gassed on him.
he had one season which apparently I didn't watch him. I'm not going to pretend I did, but like you said, you know, a lot of hype around him for that season. This season he hasn't got into the Madrid team. Granted, world-class players in the Madrid team, but they're a struggling side this season, to be fair. And it's just a weird one for me. I mean, I know it's January, so maybe we're just desperate to get people in. Maybe it might not be the end of the world, but
Look, if it pays off here and he does do well, because the other point I was saying is he's gonna come in and then he's just gonna completely flop. And then we're all gonna be like looking at like, why the fuck did he bring him in? He's dead. Or it's gonna be like, oh, he didn't have enough time. There's not enough time. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So, all right, if it pays off, where it's like, all right, cool, he gets us somewhere above where we are right now. Like he starts providing for us a bit more than what we're getting right now. Maybe like by the end of the season, he's got like maybe, and this is just me dreaming, but like 8 to 10 assists and maybe like 5 goals. That's not a bad half a season.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's not really about, I mean, that's all right. You know what I mean? That's 15 goal contributions in yourself. And that's not just by chance. That's just not, and that's you with 15 goal contributions. I'm not even talking about the chances he can create.
Yeah.
Like he can make a pass. If he can make a pass to make another pass who makes a pass to Aubameyang who scores, obviously he started that off with his whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Whose place is he taking there? Is he coming off the bench for Smith Rowe? Is he
I don't know, man.
Smith
I
Rowe?
really don't know.
Realistically, he's
what he's
taking
going to do
Willock's
is,
place.
yeah,
Taking Willock's place.
Who?
Pretty
Willock.
much. Willock.
William.
Joe Willock.
Joe Willock. Oh, well,
Yeah.
he doesn't get
Realistically,
the team
yeah.
anyway. He hasn't got a place.
Yeah, but he's sort of like filling in the gap for that second number 10 figure. So like Williams playing
where
that
it comes
position,
into play, in
Willock's
my
playing
opinion, is
that
when
position.
Europa League starts coming back again. Maybe a bit more quality, a bit more strength in depth. I think Europa League, we kind of forgot about it because it's been away for winter and whatnot. We've been saying it for about 3 years now. That's probably our best chance to get in Champions League, isn't it?
It is. But I'm much happier with the Odegaard deal than you guys are. Like I know there's no option to buy there. That is frustrating, but like there seems to be an intent for it to be permanent, right? Like so like it's been said that Arsenal and Real Madrid are gonna hold talks once the loan's done. So like there's a plan for him to stay at Arsenal. What we're really looking for right now, like not spending a whole lot of money, is really like someone giving us what Smith Rowe has given us recently for the remaining of the season. That's going to be good enough, mate. Like that's Smith Rowe's been playing well.
Do you know what? Can I quickly jump in? I agree on that sense. I do agree with you because I've been saying it, and I know people have been saying it as well, innit? Yeah, we can't just depend on Smith Rowe because he'll get burnt out. So in that sense, I get why he's got him because he's like a player to rotate with Smith Rowe.
Why is
so Smith Rowe don't get burnt out?
Why is Ceballos playing that kind of role? That's another player we got on loan from Madrid. Why is he not playing that kind of role? He should be. He looks like other than Smith Rowe, to me, he looks like one of our more creative players. Yeah, well,
we got Stephen here with a comment saying we took 120 million loan. Where the fuck is the money? I'm fed up with being called not a fan or too negative for seeing the same shit I've seen for the board every season, same mistakes. But I don't know who's calling you a negative fan. We're not. We understand what you're saying.
We didn't take that loan for transfers. Let's clear that up.
Yeah, no, I think we took that loan to pay off. What I've been seeing is we're terminating contracts. So I think we've taken that loan to terminate all these contracts. I'm not going to lie.
We got to fix this really guys. Like,
before you fucking jinxed it, yeah? You jinxed it, and then 2 minutes later, they've scored 4 goals, yeah, with 5 minutes left to play, yeah? So, if we lose 4-1 on the weekend, on Tuesday, sorry, Coming for you if we lose 4-1.
Put one of these on. Put one of these on.
What?
Like
What was
otherwise,
that?
no, because the echoing stopped. It stopped.
Do you know what it is? It's because
Me or Cam?
it's me.
Yeah.
Is it all right now? Is it gone?
I don't think it's gone, mate. Yeah.
No.
Can you hear it? It's like thumping, isn't it?
Yeah. I can hear myself. Right
Even if
after
I have my headphones on, it'll be worse because my headphones do like this surround sound shit. So when you're talking to me, yeah, you can't actually hear me because you can hear everything in the, but like, bruv, it's impossible to talk to me on the headphones, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it would be even worse. It's because it's thumping around upstairs. Sorry if you can't hear me, man.
All right. Well, just for today, then. Try.
What I'm gonna do is what I'm gonna
Mute
do is for
yourself
next
when you're
time.
not
For next. Now, what I'm gonna say is what I'm gonna do is for tomorrow. Not tomorrow. For next week, is I'm gonna buy little headphones in it like that, and then so I can just plug them in it. So there's.
Yo, Cam. Thank you. Thank you for this.
That's you.
All you. It wasn't Mourinho ball. It wasn't Dombele who
You
scored.
said-
10
you said-
You know what I hate about myself? Yeah, I would
you said
criticize a
4-1.
player, and then that player start playing fucking well. Yeah. And when I start praising a player, they fucking do shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you said
When I start
4-1
praising my
Arsenal,
team,
they would've
they start going on an L. When I start cussing my team out, yeah, they start fucking winning, bro. So do you know what? Now, fuck it, we're losing tomorrow. Fuck you.
Do you know what? Willian's gonna take a shot tomorrow.
Oh,
That's a bold prediction. That's a very
Yeah.
bold prediction.
I didn't say on target, but he'll have a shot.
Yo, but yeah, moving on. What's the next thing on the chat? There's a couple there.
Yeah, no, I've been saying. Yeah, remember, Cam, if it was good Madrid, yeah, exactly. Not having money is an excuse. It's the best time to buy, especially with a billionaire with cash. I agree with that. It was Cam, hard to tell it was. No, it's not. I think they have no little one. No, I think it is me because they're making bare noise, bro. They've been making bare noise the last week or so, man. They been keeping me and my BMs up till 2 a.m, bro.
Yo, I hope Anthony, my cousin's still there. But he did have an interesting question. It's the third one, like way up there, asking about.
Oh yeah, I brought it up. Yeah, I brought it up. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Hope you're still there, cousin. But
yeah, no. I was gonna get into that bit in a bit because of the Lampard thing. Obviously, what happened today? Hey, that's mad. But we'll get into that in a minute. But no, like, do you know what? Yeah, but with these transfers, yeah, like, I just hope, because now I'm hearing that they're gonna be terminating. They're looking to terminate Mustafi's contract.
Good.
That's a rumor I've been hearing. So Socrates, that means Socrates, Mustafi, Ozil, Kolosniak.
That's huge. That's it. I think.
It's all the bitches, man. They're the little girls in the playground.
Now all we need to worry about is the ops, like your Louises and your fucking Bellerins and your pagans called Williams and the ops.
See, I don't think Bellerin is a pagan. I just think he's not a good footballer. I feel like he's a nice person.
He's a fashionista. He's a fashionista.
Yeah.
He should be in fashion. He shouldn't be in football. He should be in fashion, bro. Swear down, bro. The guy walks out and struts about like he's on a catwalk 24/7.
But
like, I'm sure.
I agree, but I don't think he's one of the bad eggs, to be honest. Although, like I said, I don't think he's a great right back, but personality-wise,
I got that. All banter aside, yeah, I don't think he's like an op, but he's just shit, bro. He's just dead, bro. Like,
yeah,
he had so much hype on him, yeah, in his early career, yeah. We had so much, like, we thought our right back was sorted for. That was it. Our right back's been sorted for the next 15 years. That's what we thought. When the first 2 seasons when he came in, bro. I was one of them, bro. I was gassed on Bellerin. I was like, yo, Bellerin's gonna be hard. Like, give him a few seasons, he's gonna be the best right back no matter what in the Premier League. The guy is dead meat, bro. The guy is just, why is it, bro? is like every time he's on the pitch, yeah, it's like we lag. We have real life lagging.
Yeah.
I think him and Xhaka are going to be the last ones to go. Probably Xhaka the last one. We've said this already.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's Xhaka that ends up being the last
I
pagan to
think
leave
Xhaka's going to be the
Arsenal.
last. Yeah.
Because we need to get these ex-Wenger and these ex-Emery players out of this squad, bro.
Mate,
And Williams
he's the
as well.
best out of the four. He's the best out of the four, so I'm not that unhappy that he's going to be the last one to leave. Because Bellerin, David Luiz, and Willian are worse than him. So, right? At least recently, I'd say.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a Xhaka fan, but I wouldn't mind him as a squad player. You know?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, the squad player, not bad. Or you never know. Give him if he has a run of games with Partey beside him, he might look half decent. I mean, I'm not a Xhaka fan by any means, but
he's too slow for the Prem, right? But he's not a bad player, but he's too slow for the Prem.
He needs to be.
I just feel like he gives it away too much. If he didn't give it away as much, he wouldn't be too bad. He's kind of decent defensive player, but he gives away the ball with some silly places, man.
Yeah. Can I get your guys' thoughts on this comment? I want to loan for a backup for Smith Rowe, but what's the point in the player constantly sidelines? Murray, how can you be happy with Odegaard when Andy Smith said he'll be another Dennis Suarez again? Do you agree with that?
Well, I'm gonna address it first. First of all, thank you for calling me Marie on the live stream. That's nice. Marley, all right, that's better. Mate, like it's just okay. One guy said that he's going to be another Dennis Suarez. I don't think he's going to be another Dennis Suarez. If he turns out to be, sure, I was wrong, but I'm happy with the Odegaard. Like, I'd probably be more excited with Buendia because it looked like a permanent deal, and he's someone like slightly proven in the Prem. Like he didn't do as well last season, and he's doing this season, but he still did bits. But Odegaard is probably the player with the highest ceiling out of every single cam we've looked at. Awar is not a cam; he's a box to box or a CM or something. So cam wise, Odegaard is the best looking player for the future. If we actually manage to have him do a good run this season for the remaining of the season and make it permanent, I think
one of them
probably the best move.
Need a cam.
I mean, I'm not going to be mad at us bringing in a creative player. How can you be mad at that? I mean, strength in squad depth, that's fine.
Look, like I said, if he does bits, then I'll be like, all right, cool. But at the end of the day, we still lose out because he's going back to Madrid.
I think he's going to stay.
I think,
and then by summer, we're in the same boat. Unless he brings in like Grealish, because I don't really want to see anyone else but Grealish coming in this team. I'll be real with you. Like, I want to see Grealish.
I love Grealish.
You're about to be disappointed.
You're spending the likes of 72 million, on Pepe, and you're telling me you can't up it another 10, 15 million, for Grealish. That's ridiculous. I'm
telling you right now, if you're going into next season saying I'm only going to be happy if we bring in Grealish, you're not going to be a very happy gunner next season.
I'm expecting it. I'm expecting the same. Look. I'm not saying Arteta is our guy but we might all be wrong by this time next in 2 seasons time, 3 seasons time. We might all be wrong, and the guy might be some fantastic. Like obviously, this is what we hope for and we want. The guy might be this fantastic fucking manager who's winning Arsenal everything. Yeah. But right now, the way it's looking, we don't expect it. There's nothing there that says, this guy is going to be the best ever manager in our whilst he's here. Because it won't be long before he gets sacked, because if he doesn't start going uphill, they're going to sack him.
He's going to stay here till the end of the season.
I don't mean like right now. They won't sack him this season. Yeah. But I'm saying if he doesn't start picking up results and then say by summertime, when we start, if he doesn't bring in at least a decent cam in, right? Even if it's not Grealish, but there's someone decent there, yeah, cool, and see how he progresses for next season when we start next season. Yeah, if we start next season absolutely abysmally shit, yeah, and we're off the pace by Christmas, he'll be sacked.
I'll be honest though, I don't really know what I'm expecting from Arteta. Like, because if we're being realistic and we look at the other teams, we're way off. We're way off. I know we're hopeful trying to get top 4. There's more than 4 teams that are way better than us in the league. Like, I don't know what. Like, if we come 6th, 7th, 8th, that's actually probably realistic for the squad we have. And
I'll be happy with that. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll be happy if we could finish in.
The fan base would be. I think if we come 7th, 8th, everyone's going to be.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, yo. As a fan base, we need to, even if we're not happy with it, we need to accept it, regardless if you're not. You know what I mean? Like us 3, we'll be happy with it. But there's fans out there that won't be, and you're like, bruv, you need to realize the squad we have right now. We do not have a squad for a top 4. And even if we luckily did get in the top 4, what you think that squad is going to compete in the Champions League? You think they're going to get anywhere in the Champions League? No, they're getting nowhere in the Champions League.
Yeah, we're not getting that to top.
I'm not saying we are, but I'm saying, say if the fucking miracle happened and we end up getting the top 4 last day by a miracle. I'm just saying if that happened, but regardless, we're not. Even if we get in the top 4, we haven't got a squad for the top 4, let alone to play in the Champions League.
But it's huge because of the money you make.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this comment here. I hope by Alessandro. I hope we're getting Odegaard as a stopgap for the rest of the season and then get Grealish this summer, which probably won't happen in this club. That's what I think we all want. I think that's what everyone's expecting.
Boring.
Villa are above us. They're above us, mate.
Yeah, they've gone back above us. It's not embarrassing. No, it is. Look, no disrespect to any Villa fans, but you need to realize this is kind of embarrassing for us in a way.
Steven, I'm not disrespecting Alan Smith. It's just that he is one guy who thinks Odegaard's going to be a flop. I'm not going to take his word for gospel just because he doesn't usually slate Arsenal. It's just like, I disagree with the man. It's a great Arsenal legend. I'm not disrespecting him. I just don't think Odegaard's going to be a flop.
Seen him play.
Yeah,
Alan Smith ain't seen him play.
So your comment here, yeah, Berger, we need a cam. I don't want to see no CDM or CM. We need me, which is not me, just a cam.
Anyone.
We need both. We need both. Yeah. Right now we need both.
No, we need both, but we more importantly need a cam right now.
Yeah, for sure. Because we're very short, like number-wise. But like the one starter we have in our midfield is Partey. The rest we got to improve on.
My point exactly. Yeah. Grealish ain't coming to Banter Club. Hey, listen, I've seen Grealish's ass. He's coming to the fit. Do you know why I know they're not getting Grealish? Because they're going for Sancho again. They're not gonna get Grealish. If they get Sancho, there's no way they're getting Grealish. They ain't spending 100 million on one player, then 100 million on another player.
Is Grealish more of a left winger? Is that fair to say?
He's more of a left winger, but he can play cam. He could.
But they want a right winger.
They want a right winger. They don't even want. But if this is the thing. There's no point in them getting Grealish because then they've got Pogba, Bruno, Van der Beek, and then Grealish. Hold on, I thought Pogba was the best player in the Premier League right now, or Bruno Fernandes was. So what? You're replacing one of them two for Grealish? All right, cool. Say no more. Let's see if that debate comes up. Are you replacing Pogba or Bruno Fernandes right now for Grealish? I want to know regardless. I want to know. I'm not even trying to be a banterist right now. Are you replacing Pogba, the ones that you United fans are saying is the best player in the league, or Bruno Fernandes? Are you replacing either of them two for Grealish? Let me know in the comments.
Grealish can start like in whatever position. He can probably play on the wings for United as well. Like it wouldn't be a bad.
But right now, listen. The reason why I don't think United will go for Grealish is because, like I said, they're not looking for midfielders or a left winger right now. They're looking If anything, they're looking for more of a striker and a right wing.
They want that right winger position.
Yeah, because in a way, Rashford can convert into the striker role if he comes in off the left wing. But if they need a left winger, they can rely on Rashford.
Yeah.
I think they may even need a striker. Martial looks underwhelming, man.
I don't think they even need. I don't even think they need a left winger. Like for me, they don't need a. They right now, if they can keep Pogba and Pogba's still on the form that he's on, stays on to the form he's on. Yeah, as much as I hate to see it as a rival fan, as a football fan in general, I love to see Pogba play when he's above. Some of them balls that he do are beautiful. Like, bruv, you can't knock him for it. You can't knock him for it. He is a world-class player. On his day, there's no doubt in it, he is a world-class player on his day. It's just, with him, it's to do with consistency with him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll go. But you might, you know, oneness. Why am I even talking about United?
Fuck United. The big no.
Hey,
Fat Frank has gone.
Fat Frank.
Yeah.
Fat Frank has gone. All you Chelsea fans that tried to say, Lampard will win. I found, who was it? I'm sure it was someone from the terrace. Said to me, Lampard will win the Premier League before Arsenal even get top 4.
Unless he joins.
That didn't work out.
Mad. So what, is Lampard winning the Premier League with Newcastle? Because it's certainly not with Chelsea. Like, bro, I can't believe I can't believe he's gone. But you know what? They gave him extra time. I reckon Abramovich gave him 4-5 extra games than normal. I reckon he should have been gone the game after, not the Arsenal game perhaps in particular, but the game after.
By Chelsea standards, that makes sense.
That's what
but they only gave him that extra time because he's a club legend.
Yo, mute your mic when you're not speaking, mate. The echo's getting bad. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. But what's your thoughts on Frankie?
First off, I think mate, I think personally it's too early. I think you've got to give time. But obviously Chelsea are a different breed when it comes to managers. I think he's unfortunate. He's got a team that is growing, and if someone else is going to reap the rewards of that when Werner decides he can actually score from a penalty or from an open goal or whatever. I saw a message though. He said that he's not been allowed in the club to collect his stuff and that. Like, this guy's a club legend. He was just your manager. Like,
I doubt that's true.
Chelsea are scumbags, man. The way they run the club is a joke.
Oh, that's not a lie, but I doubt that's true. It's, you know what it is. I do think like it was technically too early to fire a manager. Like, looking at Chelsea, I know they spent a lot of money, but they had to gel. Looking at their position right now, it was underwhelming. But I probably had given him more time. The thing is, I actually don't believe in Lampard. I don't think he's going to be a good manager. I really don't.
Wow.
For like something just just doesn't click there. With Arteta, like, he's shown glimpses that makes me think that he's going to turn good. Not the same thing with Lampard.
Yeah, do you know? I think he can inspire a dressing room. I think if you're a young player in there, like I've no doubt them Chelsea players are inspired to be under Lampard and be playing for him.
Yeah.
But for 220 mil, it's underwhelming. I'll be honest. I've been saying it for months now, and he hasn't proved me right yet, to be honest. But I think Werner will become a goal machine. Havertz doesn't look great to me. Havertz looks like a piece of rubbish, to be nice. And Ziyech looks like he's got something. Eventually, he's gonna. But yeah, for me, you've got to at least give him to the end of the season. As I said earlier, I feel like every time I wake up, someone's shuffling the Premier League. Got to give him to the end of the season to see if he can get a top 4. If he doesn't get a top 4, fair enough. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I'm just laughing at this comment. Sorry, guys.
Cam can't wait. Look, Cam can't wait to tuck in.
Ads. Welcome to our channel. Now proceed to shutting up, please.
At least we don't have a player, yeah, who tackles our own players, bruv.
Maguire's garbage, mate. He's garbage. I
If
think
Maguire
Gabriel
hasn't
Magalhães
got a
is
good defender next to him, Maguire is trash. That's the difference between Gabriel.
horrible. He's
Him
just
and
horrible.
Gabriel, anyway.
I think Gabriel Magalhães is great, but Maguire's just garbage. Like, he's so bad.
I'll be happy to slag off our defenders all day long, but Gabriel looks like a real problem. He looks like a real centre back.
Yeah.
To be honest. He's gonna be a Premier League don. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Mate, Arsenal's team is so much worse than Chelsea's, and we're not that behind them. Like, I can't agree with that whatsoever. But just one comment on Havertz and Werner. It's just like, I don't think it's possible for both of them to be playing great at the same club. They don't fit together in the team. Like, Havertz doesn't fit playing at number 10 behind a striker like Werner. It's just not a good fit.
Werner's
Just like
weird,
Werner's
because
gonna want to have like.
Werner's almost like playing striker /10 /left wing. Like, he hasn't really found his position on the pitch, but he like like I said, I've been saying it for months now, and he hasn't proved me right yet. But he looks like he's got everything. He just can't put the ball in the net. Havertz, I haven't seen anything from him. I haven't seen anything where I'm like, oh, he looks like a baller, or he looks.
Sorry, I have to repeat myself again. I have to repeat myself. We don't have a defender who defends against our own players. We don't, but at least tackle our own players, yeah. And if Maguire doesn't have a decent defender next to him, he's trash. But Stefan, you're my guy. It's all love, man. You're my guy.
If you want to compare Maguire to our defenders, go ahead and compare them.
But we're trying to talk Chelsea here. We're trying to talk Frank Lampard. Frank is gone.
Yeah.
He gone out of here. Gone, boy. Goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell.
Right. Well, we're getting to the hour mark. Do you guys see us bringing anyone else other than Odegaard and the goalkeeper?
I would like to see someone.
Not do we? What do we need? What do we need?
Right back.
Right back?
No. Well, that's not gonna happen right now. Yeah, we need a left back because Maitland-Niles been just miserable, and Cedric playing on the left is no. Yeah. That's not acceptable. Yeah. So we probably need a left back, and other than that, it would be a DM. But we're definitely not bringing two more players. We've been linked to that kid at Palace. Do you guys know of him? 21-year-old Palace left back. I forgot his name.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about. I forgot his name. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Kelly, who am I thinking of? I'm just trying to think of fantasy football now. I think I've got a Palace left back. I don't know. It would be good to have an out left winger, but then again, I guess we've got good players that can play there, but are not like positioned there. Like Martinelli could play there.
Hey, would you take that? Sorry, would you take that as a partnership, Maguire and Gabriel? I reckon that would be a hard partnership. You know.
Yeah, I'll take it.
With Gabriel being on the pitch, it'll make Maguire better because he can rely on Gabriel to do most of the work.
Where's the pace in that defense? I don't see the pace though. Gabriel's not fast. He's a good defender.
But he's above. He's saved us on numerous occasions. You can't even.
Oh, he's a baller, mate. He's a baller. I'm a big fan of him.
Look, man's been in our club, yeah, for 5-6 months, and he's already got free player of the month award for Arsenal.
Yeah,
there you go.
Holding's hairline starting to grow back a little bit. I see when he plays next to him. What was I going to say before? Shit,
is that who it is, Mitchell? I'm sorry, guys. I should probably know this.
I listen, everyone in the chat as well. Everyone that's watching, make sure you're liking this and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, man. Let me know how many likes we're on so far, man. Let me know because we're coming up to the end now. We're gonna obviously.
I'll tell you a quick one before we go. I would love to nick Lamptey off Brighton. I like him.
Yes. Yes. I'd prefer Max Aarons though, just because he's a little more defensive. But I take both of them, so like I'd be very happy with any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like Lamptey above. But I think right now
There's a big Maguire debate going on. I'll tell you, you know my problem with Maguire, right? Is he gets on the end of everything. I see him heading from every corner and he doesn't fucking score. He should be scoring. He should be scoring a lot of corners that they take. If he adds that to his game, then I think he lives up to his price tag. Because he fucking heads everything.
I'm telling you what, mate. Like Maguire, like it's baffling to me that he's regarded as a good defender in England, which is like the best league in the world. Were he born in Brazil, that guy would be a third division center back. Like Brazilian attackers would just like dribble past him 5 times before doing
something. Right backs because we need a right back more than a left back right now. We got Tierney in it, so we just need a left back. To back
we need a cover. Yeah, exactly. Because he's so slow. He's so like brutal. You know, like he gets so many cards. I just don't get it. I don't get the hype. He's bad at everything. He's a good header. That's it. He defends well against the Greeks, pretty much.
Literally.
That's the end of it.
Literally, that's it.
He's
and we'll
horrible.
wrap it up like that.
Yes.
We'll wrap it
yes.
up. So, obviously, thanks for tuning in tonight. Who has tuned in? Obviously, I didn't get the likes that I wanted. See you. I see you. Lot. I see you. Lot. You're forgetting I can see you come on off the chat. You know this. I can see you, lot, innit? So I know who you are, innit? I'm coming to where you live now, babe. But yeah. But anyway, anyone that's tuned in tonight, thank you. Obviously, we will be back tomorrow with a live watch along against Southampton. So if you want to come join in now for tomorrow at, I believe we start 7:30 tomorrow.
Don't forget, he said 4-1, yeah? Remember?
I said 4-1.
Stick it on him. Stick it on him and remind him, yeah?
Yeah, but if we win, yeah, you can't really stick it on me. Even if it's 1-0.
If we win, I won't stick it
on
like,
hey, we got to win at the end of the day, innit? A win's a win, 4-1, 1-0, still a win.
Only remember if we lose.
Yeah. Forget I said it if we lose, and forget I even said anything. And hopefully we can beat United on Saturday because I know they're going to be fearing us. Because
Maguire versus Gabriel, yeah? We get to see it.
Huh?
We get to see Maguire versus Gabriel. Is he back?
Yeah, trust me. Actually get to see it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
But yeah, man, I appreciate for tuning in tonight. Obviously, we'll be back next week with the Gunners Talk as well at 9 p.m. Hopefully, next week we'll be joined by two special, special guests as well.
not that special, you know.
I didn't mean that though, because the way I said special, I was thinking of like, you know, like big top A-listers. Like obviously they're special guests. No, obviously they're special guests. Obviously, because they got that. Obviously they're sick guys. They're sick guys. I'm just saying because when I said it, I was thinking of the likes of fucking, A-listers, bruv. You know these celebs everyone knows, bruv.
Joined by Alex Smith.
They're not Idris Elba, but they're okay.
Yeah, we will have two special guests in Brandon and Zane next week. So we got a Liverpool fan on with us next week. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, appreciate it tonight. Quill, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Quill Lyrics, follow me on YouTube, subscribe to me, QuillTube. That's it. Come on, you Gunners. Let's beat Southampton. Let's go.
And what about you, Charlie?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter. It's right here at Marley Chillin. Follow me on Instagram as well. That's Charlie Millen 93. Just reverse the consonants there. That's it.
And I'm going to end it like this. I'm not out here breaking hearts. Obviously, it's all love to them. I've got love for them. Don't worry. I hope they didn't take it in the wrong way because, like I said, I was thinking of A-listers, like proper A-listers when I said special. Because I've never said it before, innit? So I've never said, we're going to have special guests on, like, you know what I mean? Like,
that was why you was overthinking it.
You're digging yourself.
That's what it was. I was overthinking it, innit? That's literally what it was. I was overthinking it, innit? But yeah, nah. Love for watching tonight, and we shall see you tomorrow if you're going to join in live for the broadcast. And if not, next week, 9 p.m., you know where we are. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. Peace out.